Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Black Lens Attorney from NETV. Let's get into it. Alright. Back into Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Let us continue. Alright. Where was I last? So I believe we need to head to Grossberg, whatever the heck it is. September 6th. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Alright, I forgot. I need to... Alright, so basically, continuing where we left off last episode, the chief, she got killed, and her sister found her dead in the office, and basically, the detective came, and they locked her, they kind of got her locked up, and now she's the primary suspect. And, so now we need to find her a lawyer to represent her in court, and I guess if this guy doesn't cooperate, then that responsibility will now fall on Phoenix himself. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. It looks like a regular office to me. It doesn't look. What is that in the back? Oh my gosh! These people mowing the lawn, mowing the grass outside. We don't even have a lawn. I guess I'll have to come back later. Let's examine. Was that Indiana Jones? That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Why it look like Indiana Jones with that jawline though? The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sheesh. I'm sure that price is nothing to sneeze at either for that. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at for that matter. Okay, what's that? Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. And a emerald ball thing. And a whatever this is. What kind of animal is that? Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Yeah, people who have books in their house that they don't even read. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished into a deep luster. Sheesh. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Yeah, I can't tell what that is. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I am not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Real gold, or is it just gold plated? I refuse to believe. First of all, that thing's gonna be heavy, and second, that if you drop it one time, that thing's ruined because gold is so soft you can bite through it. I'm not even joking. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like we can do anything here, so let's up. September 6th, fan go off. Oh, okay, let's see. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Oh, sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Buds guy, aren't you? No. I'm Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy. He was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Dick Gumshoe. I'm not even kidding. His name is Dick. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Finally, it was silent. Mia's favorite potted plant. And up goes up. Cordyline stricta, pal. Who was that? Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. There's a wow. That's all. Mia, about Miss Faye. Do you have an autopsy? Oh, you want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Thank you. Autopsy report added to the court record. Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Sheesh. But the clock... Okay, what was in that clock? It was just papers. Oh my. That thing killed her in an instant. What? I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. What? Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that all means, you being a lawyer and all. Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. What is he, L? This guy is basically just L from Death Note. Except L was the detective, this guy's a prosecutor. No, he is still though. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. Oh, well, I just needed some exposition though. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay, present. Let's go back to the detention center. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Your family. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive? Your mother. Let's see. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say they say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. What did he do? Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes. I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself on that mountain. Your mother's empty. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? Hey, about 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Oh, wait. The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. Dang, over one case though? White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me think. Does that mean... I got a theory. What if this white guy is the person who killed Mia? Hold up. Could he? Or maybe it's a stretch, but what if White is the one who killed Mia? Wait a minute, I have to think. I swear, this has to be it. Let me see. I don't know. Alright, now what do I do? I guess move. I guess let's go back to the law offices. Move. Examine. We did everything in here, so let's go to the fan code. Talk. We did everything. The window. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Wait a minute, what if I present the phone memo? I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, just, detective. No, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone that holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked the numbers in the memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't know this was a recorded conversation. Alright, check the court record of here. I guess I've asked you all the questions I needed. You done, pal? Oh, yeah, I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait, one more thing I need to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Why she look kind of similar to the dude who killed her? Think about it. Pink hair. I mean, I know this is clearly a woman. That was a man, but still though, what if they? I'm not saying. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. What? Wait a minute, April May. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you already sent her home then? You're trying your lawyerly ways to trick me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial, so she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess you should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. What? Okay. Oh, first things first. Okay, first things first. Let's go. Gatewater Hotel. Sounds a little like Watergate Hotel, which is actually not that far from here. Okay, wait, hold up. Present. Oh, check. Me, ouch. Oh, this is just the same thing. Okay. Let's present this to her. Hey, I got your cell phone. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Sure. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay, let's just present it. Sorry, I've never seen that before. wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Though I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. Yeah, a light stand being made out of glass? Alright. Well, let's go to the Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, what the? Ugh. How'd she go from looking like she's like in her 30s to looking like she's in her early 20s? Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. Ma'am, you just witnessed a murder. Or the aftermath of it, at least. Why are you so happy? This is all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Lady, you just saw again, murder. Why are you happy about this? What's that over there? Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Okay. Okay, whatever. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Well, okay, let's see. Some wine over there. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. No, I was wanted to. There's the fan cut off. Yep, you can see inside the room pretty clearly from here. Come to think of it, I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. I wanted to print these wine glasses. Like, how would? Let's look at the bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Ah, a still scene painting. Oh wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Okay. The flowers are fake, as expected. Cheap. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's my extent. That's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Shoot, I barely know any flowers. All I know is sunflowers, tulips, roses, daisies. That's it. Off the top of my head. Oh, and chrysanthemums. Now what's that? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Watch it gonna come out right as I look at this. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Yo. Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. That's a clear screwdriver over there, for all we know. What you with? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. Maybe because I'm an actual lawyer, so I like a man with a big vocabulary. Wait, whoa, yo, they making those type of jokes in 2001. Sheesh. Well, better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day? Bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May. Could you just, who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, you seem like you're for the streets anyway. No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, could you just tell me what it is that you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room, I see there are 2 glasses on this table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observations. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. No, that's Gumshoe. I'm a lawyer. Lawyers don't really do the detective work. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh, but now you got me curious. Maybe later. She's just gonna cough on me. Wait, the table. A bottle and glasses, and 2 glasses on the table. Somebody must have been staying with her. The murderer. Present. I feel like she wouldn't really care. Alright. Where should we go? It's Faye & Co. Let's go back to the gross. Seems like Mr. Grossberg's out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back here. Well, if that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Ugh, this is what you want. This you really? Ugh. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy. Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, didn't you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ooh. Close your eyes, please. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Yeah. I'm really quite busy here, son. Okay. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on here? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? No refusal. How would you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have any time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt would take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Mia. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. She left oh my gosh. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's quite a painting. You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. Oh, I didn't want to buy it anyway. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. What if I present this thing? Very sorry, but I have nothing to say regarding this matter. Okay, so he's just gonna be stubborn. Alright, well, nothing more to say here, so let's go back to the detention center. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center visitors room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the Lord? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Go home, dude. No, defend Maya. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. But why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Oof, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? I'm sorry, her neck is creeping me out. Why is her neck like so long? And when I tried to look into the drawer, that's she got all the film. So there has to be something in there. The guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. Like if we go back to the Gatewater bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest is currently using the facilities. Oh, she's in... Okay, she's taking a dump, I see. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait. No, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around for a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her, Mr... Hold up. Take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. Yep. Important for later. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Blue Corp? Really? Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? Mr. White. Wait a minute. That was the guy Mia was talking about. White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could that be a coincidence? Alright, come on. Quickly. There's a screwdriver. Yep, okay, now my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Yep, let's take that. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind it. Oh, but there's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For my sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, what? Wait, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Save your progress? Yes. Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Okay. We're in the big house now. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. That's him. Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor, the prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, snap. Big body built self. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here, sir. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. I didn't see no blood, but the murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts that statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? Floor plans, okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Why did you just arrest her on the spot? Like, you have there was no real evidence. Because, like, how do you know she wasn't just the one who found the body? Which she was. Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Okay, testimony time. Maya Fey's arrest. Testimony. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. No, you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't do that in court. You can't throw something at the. Can't pass notes or whatever. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it, and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, time for cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Okay, that's fine. There were 2 people there already. Okay, that's true. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Okay. Hold it. Why is that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness... I can't see a single contradiction in there. Maybe I'll just have to take my... Okay, but then why did you arrest her and not me as well? Well, okay, I guess... We had a witness account describing her. I'll just have to take my advice and press him on anything. Alright, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant... Okay, that's true right there. I immediately arrested her. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? Oh, yeah. Dang, yeah, you kind of screwed there. If you just, if you had not only the lawyer, but the prosecutor and the judge say, yes, you did say it. Like, at that point, oof. What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess prancing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order mixed up. I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective, let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. Come on, get it right this time. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Yeah, why didn't you? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright. I found a memo on it. Also, there was a victim before she died. Hold it. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This is not a book or a movie. I mean, it's a video game, but like, still though, this ain't no book. This isn't a movie, Detective. Ooh. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Objection! Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right! What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. After securing this, okay. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. That's his whole testimony. There was blood found on the victim's finger. Hold it. Okay. On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha. Nice try. Okay. Guess I was trying to... After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test shows... How did we get lab results in like the first day though? Okay, let's see. I found a memo. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, but who did? Who? Oh snap. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's actually smart though. Yeah, the killer. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying that the only killer wrote her own name? She was framed. Objection. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Ha! I guess it was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open up. Yeah, pal. Alright. Well, detective, what was it written in the... Okay. Okay. Let's press him on this one. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits of the in the blood and the hemoglobin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Oh, that was a mess. Right. Where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. That's his whole testimony. But there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let me, a memo. I feel like I should press him on this. Let's see. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. You sounded pretty confident. Also, there was blood found on the victim's... Okay, what can I present though? A wiretap found in Miss Mays. Okay, I found a memo written. After securing the suspect, And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo of... Yo, this game is actually... got me really at the thing. Sheesh. Okay, I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't really? Objection overruled. Whoops, that didn't go so well. I don't know, because like I feel like I pressed them on everything. Oh, I figured it out. Okay, yeah, see, before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name, but it says here death was instantaneous. Detective Gumshoe, there was one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately could not have had the time to write anything down. Objection! Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Dang it, when did I get it? When did I get it? I don't remember. Okay, let me think. Wait, I have the evidence right here. Hold up. All I have to do is go back, check. Alright, let's see. All I have to do is just check up. Alright, let's see here. Let me see, hold up, because see, I can just watch the original, I can just watch my previous video and just see when I got the autopsy report, if I ever did. The day after. Wait, when did I get this? I could have sworn I got it, like, I'm gonna just say the day after, because there's no way. Wait, because I really don't want to mess this up. Wait, okay, so let's see. What do you think? Let me think, because if I have the... When did I get this autopsy report? Come on, I know this one. I really don't want to mess this up. It has to have been the day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. But what? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Okay, bro, but like, you what? I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective is a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought. Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Okay. Autopsy report updated in the court record. died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few moments after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah, she's not innocent at all. Why does remind me of the Dragon Ball GT intro? Like, it sound like it just sound like they gonna say Dan Dan Kokoro. I forgot the rest of the song. Witness, your name please. April May, at your service. Wink. Oh, what was that motion? Yo. Order. An introduction shall not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aww. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. You horny motherfucker. You know she probably didn't. You know she for the streets, right? Like, you really trying to share with the bros like that? Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch, and this hotel room is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right. Big boy. Hey, yo. Nah, what? Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness's account. It was like 9 at night, and I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her! Then the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little itsy bitsy wink. What did the judge just say about winking? Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness with any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques as well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yep, I'm doing it. I will gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I had a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, wait. Pressure on this one. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question this testimony, though. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. Are you telling us the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Oh, she got the crazy eyes. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing the physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witnesses' testimonies mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court will remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink. Please stop. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I mean, we kind of had her there. Witness's account again. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Okay. Then the girl in the hippie clothes. not hippie clothes. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my reports not startle you, Teehee? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. You know, why do you not like tell the whole thing? Please begin the cross-examination. I did see everything. I did. The victim. Hold it. Is that right as in your right as you looked at from the hotel? Yeah. Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right. Ma'am. Right. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with the weapon. I saw her. How do you know that it was a clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, you don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. How did you know it was a... How did she even know it was a clock, though? She hit her with that weapon. And then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. The victim dodged to the right. Look. Hold it. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what you... I mean, that's what you were... Oh. And her hair was all done up. What happened then? I have to think here though. If you knew, wait, how did you know it was a clock though? That's her previous testimony was doing what Edward wanted her to say. So was this trying to press and squeeze the truth out of her? Figuratively, of course. Hold it. So you saw me then too? Of course. I remember that spiky hair anyway. Spiky. The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Bro, can you stop? Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well. Continue. Okay. She hit her with the weapon. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What if I present... Would you have also seen the broken remains, broken beyond all recognition? Objection. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. I don't see anything. Oh, really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Whoops, that didn't go so well. The victim ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw her, I did. But she hit her with the weapon. Okay, I am confused. I am confuzzled here. I did. The woman dodged, tagged to the right, and the girl's in hippie clothes. She hit her with the weapon. A clock didn't. Well, it's not supposed to. Okay, let me think. Check. Okay, so let's see. If the body was found by the window, okay. Dodge the first hit. Dang, I am confused here. Oh, where did this weapon come from? She picked it up off the desk. I don't know, because, see, now this is actually confusing. Okay, let's see here, because, see, this is actually confusing. It's been an hour. This may be the hardest thing I've ever had to do, because, see... Okay, let's think. If you saw the victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and then ran off to the right. Okay. So she ran off to the right, ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. That clock. A thinker, I think? Okay, let me think. Okay, it wouldn't contradict because that's actually the thinker right there. She hit her with the weapon, so... I'm gonna do the floor plan. Objection. Really? Bro, what? I saw it. I did. But how? If you ran to the right... I don't know, because, see... Like, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's think. Okay. I can't think. previous testimony. Bro, I can't think, man. Alright, let me think. Let me think. What could I... kind of statue clock? The thinker, I think? I mean... let's try it. Oh, I got it? Wait, I got it? Okay. Ugh. Please tell me I got this, because, I mean, the music stopped, so I think that's how you know. Miss May, what you said now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you think like that, wouldn't? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that the statue of the thinker was the clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. You know, another person in the same position as you has recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co, where the murder takes place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly just take a look right now? Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock, it was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. That's true. It's quite a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything while I was listening? And now I'll show you the proof you so much like. The evidence that proves the clock... Let me check. Her phone. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen, This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? Yes, if you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think it makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness had even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know this weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That wouldn't make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Ooh. Oh. What the? Oh snap. She even went. And what's it to you, porcupine head? Yo, she went Super Saiyan there. That super clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! What is up with them in the death sentence? Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock before because you had heard about it. The witness had never held this clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known to think it was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see this then. Let's see this evidence. Take that. A wiretap. Have a look at this. Ah! Ooh! I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were taping the victim on Miss Mia Faye's phone. Were you not? Objection! Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was taping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said... Oh my gosh, this is getting intense. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is, again, on the phone. Take that. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Beep. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's someone wanting to hold me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That is how you knew that the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Objection! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Oh my gosh! Yo, what happened to her face? Oh my goodness. My goodness. I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm putting that on the community post. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's on the community post right now. Yep. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Oh my gosh. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? She's crying now. Great. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Actually, what should I ask? Let's see. If I say why the wiretap, then... You did it, didn't you? No, I truly don't believe. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question! Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off, Mr. Lawyer. I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you, I am serious, Mr. Lawyer. Oh my gosh. Why did she just... Yo. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night, right? Why, that's just when I was getting the room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know. Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you'll just have regular cold coffee. This is irrelevant. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, this is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have something to say? Okay. What if whoever committed the murder, they was also pink too? Of course, we don't know that, but it was a team up. It was It was a cooperative murder. She had whoever the guy was kill her, and then he came back, and then she calls the police, and then pins it on Maya Fey. And she was tapping the phone. Well, come think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious going here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough indeed. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and therefore you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? What should I do? Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool, you fell right into my trap. You activated my trap card. Well, very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Okay, I believe we're ready for this witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Bruh, you brought the cookies and the tea with you? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked me to bring an iced coffee to be. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her door at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope this is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Hold it! Precisely 9, then. Precisely. Exactly. And most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee. I'd like an iced coffee at exactly 9, something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee. Hold it. You sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely. It is an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for a kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. If you have, it was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't. Oh, freak. I can't just give up now. Like, I still feel there has to be something fishy going on here. Protest still though. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Objection. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That is all. Okay, this is it. What do I ask him about? Bed making, that wouldn't matter. Room service. Check-in, but what would that matter? Wait a minute though. Bed making wouldn't make sense. There's nothing to do with the bed. Room service, I mean, we kind of already got that down. Check-in, I guess? Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in with Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir. But I'd have little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Yo, I got it. See, I would have never thought it, because I thought, like, room service wouldn't make sense, and definitely not bed making. Room service makes no sense though, because we already kind of have that established. So check-in had to be the answer. And then now it makes more sense, given that there were 2 wine glasses in the room. So clearly someone else had to be in there with her. Objection. I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked to. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss April May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh! Your Honor, as it has been previously revealed, Miss April May was taping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who's with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of another man from this court. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips. It sends shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead. That man with Miss May. He's a kid. Oh, shoot. He's probably down detention center now. His case is far from closed. I'm going to find more about this man. The one who maybe sells this. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Okay. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. I don't know how much good this will do at all. No. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Alright. Not sure how this is gonna work. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, so it is up to me to set her free. To be continued. Yep. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this video. The plot is getting thick with this one. So, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more just like it or similar to it, stay tuned for more, and I will see you on the flip side. It's Attorney signing off.